Hey folks, Shadeslay here. Thank you for joining me for this special episode today. Now, I started this channel back in January, and originally I was just planning on teaching myself some basic video editing. But I kept putting some videos online, and I think it was last week I finally hit 1,000 views on the channel. Now that's a tiny number, but every time someone leaves a comment to say that they like what I'm doing, every time someone just watches one of the videos, I'm absolutely delighted. So thank you very much to everyone who's been watching the videos, commenting, favouriting, and all of that. Really appreciate it. And I know a few of you said you wanted a tour of the facility, so I thought we'd do a special episode today where we do a bit of a tour of our Horizons Arcology. Now we're going to start up here, somewhere that we've seen quite a lot in previous episodes while we've been looking at witchery, and this is our Witch's Roof Garden. And if we have a look over the edge, we can see we're quite high up here, and we can see some of the areas that we've looked at when we've been outside previously. To the left, there's the desert where we fought the Horned Huntsman, and if we take a look around, you can see there's some really truly massive trees down there, and an interesting mountain over there with a waterfall running down it as well. So you get a really good view from up here on the roof. But of course, we've seen all of this before. Let's have a look over this side as well. Some more massive trees. Some really interesting landscape around here as well. Have a look around the back. Now you can see we're actually right next to one of these big trees here. And if the fence wasn't here, we could probably jump over and climb about on top of that tree. And you can see in our Witch's Garden, this is all of our kind of plants, our crops for use in witchery. We've got various trees around here. This is a rowan tree, I think. We used that way back in episode 2, I think, to make our altar, which is here, our upstairs one, anyway. So yeah, so this is the roof garden. Now, we need to go and have a look downstairs and see how we get down there. So to do that, there's a little trap door just here with a ladder that leads us down to the green level, the green witchery level. Now what my plan to do was to have a different level of the building for all of the different mods in the Horizons mod pack. So you can see this is our witchery level, and you can see there's a lot of empty space up here because we haven't used as much of it as I thought that we would. Here's our to-do list up on the wall. Lots of things still to do in witchery up there, and there's a few more things that I need to add to that list as well since the new updates come out. Now, because a lot of the witchery stuff is up on the roof, actually all of this space is currently unused, so we might use it for another mod a little later on. This is our altar room, and we can see there's our kettle. I've turned out the fire because, well, it's not safe to leave a fire unattended. In here, here's the crafting room that we use for all of our kind of witchery crafting. This is where we've got our witch's oven and the chest with all of our bits and pieces to make new items for the witchery mod. And we can see out the window here. There we go, lovely view. Okay, but we've seen all of this before, so there's nothing really new to see up here. So I reckon we have a look over in this corner. You can see it's all just empty space up here at the moment. We might fill some more of it with witchery stuff, but not for a little while. So let's go through these doors then and head downstairs, because what we've got down here is the lab that we've created for when we start looking at advanced genetics. So just through these doors to the left here, we've got the start of the lab, and the builders have been in. They've spent a lot of time getting this ready recently, so let's have a little look and see what this place looks like. Yeah, look at that. So you can see it's the same size as the floor above, but there's quite a bit more on this level. Over to the right here is Shadeslay's office. This is where we're going to be doing all of our kind of building and creating machines and things for advanced genetics when we get there. Got some little workstations around as well, so our team of scientists can carry out their devilish experiments. Let's have a look. So there's some more workstations over here as well. And you can see we've got some exhibits on display too. That looks like a squid head. And yeah. Now over on this side, we've got various cells where we can keep our test subjects. So most of these are empty at the moment, but there's Mr. Porky in the end here. He's quite keen on that window. I don't think he likes being shut in this cell. Nothing we can do about that though. He's going to be one of our test subjects. And then we've got some kind of more cells along here. Now these are for our more dangerous test subjects. And I've just been testing them out recently to make sure they're secure. I think, yeah, we've got a little villager in this one. He's alright. And yeah, I think that's an empty cell at the end there. So yeah, so these are where we're going to hold some of our more high-risk test subjects. And if we just, we can open up here, take a look. There we go. I'm sure, yeah, he seems alright. He's got a bed. I'm sure we're well within our rights under the Geneva Convention here. I'm sure he's okay. Let's close the door though and make sure he doesn't get out. Okay, so this is the kind of laboratory. This is the yellow level, which we'll be using to take a look later on at advanced genetics. Let's go down another level then, because there are about 7 or 8 levels in the building. So let's go downstairs again. Here we go, we'll close the door. Right, so we're going to go down now onto the pink level. Now this level hasn't been finished yet. The builders are still working down here. And you can see this is a kind of industrial level, and we'll probably use this to take a look at rotary craft a little bit later on. So you can see we've got iron panelling all around the walls. Still quite a lot of work to do down here though. There's lots of exposed wiring, exposed brickwork. So, oh, there's an iron golem as well. He seems to be, I think he's guarding the place, make sure nothing gets in. We've got some crates of materials around here as well to finish the job. Let's see if the builders have left us anything. Nothing in there. Nope. Okay. Ah, here we go. Right, so we've got some iron covers and some red alloy wires. So we could go and do a little bit of the work. Let's just pop some of these slabs up. I think they're off having a cup of tea somewhere, so we can fill in some of these holes for them. I'm sure they'll be pleased. Here we go. Oh, that light's out. Let's pop some wiring down. There we go. And we'll just fill in some more of these holes on this wall as well. So yeah, so this level is going to be the probably for rotary craft, but we're not quite there yet, so we'll see. I might change my mind. Oops. But yeah, there'll certainly be something quite industrial going in on this level once we get there. Right, fill in some more of these holes. Now, there are only kind of 4 levels of the Arcology that are actually inhabitable at the moment. Once we get down below the 4th level down, it's a bit of a wreck down there, a bit of a ruin. But we'll have a look at that as well today. Just pop some more wiring on these lights. There we go. Lovely, all lit up. And we'll put some more panels and just fill in these holes as well. There we go. That'll do for now. Still quite a bit of work to do down here, but someone else can do that. We'll leave that for later. Right, let's put these bits away. There we go. We don't need those anymore. Good. Okay, so let's go down to the next level down then, I think. And the staircase, let's see, yeah. The staircase just here then takes you down into Shadeslay's residence. So this is where I hang out between each episode, where I do all my thinking, entertain guests, all of that. So there's a long hallway here, which has various rooms branching off it. We've got a nice plush sofa and a table here in the middle. This is where we entertain guests when they come, have a bite to eat. There's a door on the left here, which leads to our kind of small library, little reading room. When we want some peace and quiet, we can come in here and do a bit of reading. So that's just off to the left through that door. Let's see what else we've got. On the corridor down to the left here, we've got our guest bedrooms. So when people come to stay, they can come and stay in one of these rooms. Here we go. Quite small, but very comfortable. Lots of furniture in here from IKEA. So it's all flat pack. I've spent a long time putting it all together. But yes, that's one of our guest rooms. And there's another one just to the left of it, just next door, which is almost exactly the same. So yeah, so these are the two guest bedrooms down in the residence. And then across the hallway at the other end is our kind of tinkering room, really. So this has got crafting tables, it's got furnaces, chests full of various supplies for all of the mods in the mod pack. And this is kind of where I come in between episodes to tinker, try out new things, experiment, and see what's what. So all sorts of bits and pieces in here. It's kind of a bit like a workshop, really, where we can try out various different things. Right, now there's one more important room to look at, and that is Shadeslay's chambers. So we'll go through this door just here, and this takes you into, it's kind of like my bedroom, basically. So you can see we've got a nice triple bed there, we've got some nice comfy furnishings around as well. More of that IKEA furniture, all flat pack. Now I don't have a lot of stuff in here. Shadeslay doesn't have too many things, so you can see lots of empty shelves, but I'm sure I'll fill those up eventually. There's a chest there for bits and pieces, some books in the corner, and just through this door we've got a little bit of space where there's pretty much an empty room at the moment. So that's the bedroom. Now there's one more room on this floor which is protected by an iron door. That's up here in this corner, directly opposite the stairs. And you'll see there's an iron door and there's no way through. But there's a little bit of a secret. In fact, there's a few secrets on this level. So if we just tweak that torch, it lets us in to the treasure room. And you can see here we've got lots and lots of lovely things. We've got diamond blocks, gold blocks, and there's a chest here just full of diamonds. So we're never going to run out of cash. We've got everything we need. And nobody will be able to get in because they won't know about the secret torch. So there we go. So that is our kind of treasure room. And that's quite well protected, so hopefully no one's going to break in and steal it. Now to go downstairs, to go down further than this, we're going to need to make sure we've got a bit of protection. So I'm just going to pop into here and grab some leggings, helmet, boots, a bit of diamond armour. We've got a sword already, so let's just pop this on and take off our witch's outfit as well. Take off that ghastly green hat. There we go. And pop on this armour. Now, where we're going to go, you'll see it's a little bit overgrown down there. The building's falling apart. It's not completely structurally sound, so we want to make sure we're well protected in case we fall off from any high places or we come under attack from any nasties. So we'll just pop our witches' bits and pieces back in the chest, and then we can head downstairs. Right, we've got everything we need. Okay. Now, the access to the downstairs part of the building... Oh, let's just take a look. Yeah, looking good, Shades, looking good. Right, the access to the downstairs part of the building is through another secret doorway. So, if we go back into my chambers, close the door behind us, and then you'll see there's a blank wall ahead of us. However, we can just walk right through it. There we go. So, you can't see anything from either side, but it's a secret... kind of illusion blocks from the torch levers mod, and then we've got a hidden trapdoor as well that takes us down to the lower levels. So I think, do I want to go down there? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go down and take a look. Here we are. So you can see already this place is a bit of a wreck, a bit of a ruin. I've got some torches with me, thankfully, because it's quite dark down here. You can see how far down the building goes. Where am I going to put some torches? We'll stick one up here. There we go. And if we just take a look... Oh, there's... What's that down? It's an iron golem down there, I think. And if we take a look around, you can see it's very dark. I can see some spiders' webs around as well, I think. So I don't know if we're going to come up against any nasties while we're down here. Just put some torches around here so we can light it up. So you can see, eventually this will be another floor, but for the moment it's a bit of a wreck, and it needs quite a lot of work to bring it up to the same standard as upstairs. So for now, it's pretty much just abandoned, and we just get up and down from here via a series of ladders. And they're a little bit precarious, these ladders, so we need to be a little bit careful when we're going up and down. Right, so let's go down, because this goes down a long, long way still. We can go down... Yeah, that's an iron golem down there. I don't know how he's got there. Probably I don't know, he didn't fit down the ladder, that's for sure. Right, let's go down another level. Here we are. Okay, so here we are, and you can see it's much the same down here. I don't know how all this mess got in here. There's what looks like a tree growing down there. Oh, we've got some spiders' webs as well, so we better be careful. Let's light this area up. Pop down some more torches. There we are. Right. There, that's a bit better. So you can see eventually, again, there's a few more floors that we can put some different mods and some different bits and pieces on. As soon as they've been kind of fixed up, as soon as all this junk has been dug out. And you can see you can get down there. It goes down an awful long way down to the bottom. And someone's been down here previously already, because there's a few torches down here already. Right. Oh, I can't jump. I don't know what's going on here. Try again. Ooh, there we go. Come on, up you go. That's it. So there, don't want to be stuck down here. Right. So there's another ladder over here at the front, and this is all just temporary at the moment while the work's ongoing, if you like. So this ladder takes us down a bit further, and then there's a kind of passageway which takes us to another ladder, and then down we go to the front of the building, to the entrance. Now this place has been long abandoned, so I'm sure there would have been other ways of getting up a long time ago, but they're not there. They're not there now. Okay, so this is outside then. This is what we were looking down on from up on the roof, and you can see there's a fantastic landscape out there. Lots of really interesting features, and we can look up now at the tower. Right, let's head back inside then, and back up onto the roof, I think. Here we are. So, there we go, folks. That was a little tour of the facility, just so you know where we've been spending all of our time over the last 7 episodes. Be good to take a look at it, actually, because it looks absolutely fantastic at night. So let's take a quick look. There we go. Looks brilliant at night, all lit up. So that was the tour of the facility. Hopefully it wasn't too disappointing for you. All of the other levels will be filled in slowly over the coming weeks, and there's obviously a lot of repair work still to do. And once we finish with Witchery, we'll be moving down into the yellow level where the lab is. So once again, thank you very much to everyone who's been watching the series. Thank you for all of your comments. Really, really appreciate it. I'm going to be back next week with another Witchery episode. But for now, thanks very much. I've been Shadeslay. Bye for now.